Alright, picture this. An Ice Age superstar, a feline phantom that prowled not just one continent but four. We're talking about Homotherium, the scimitar-toothed cat. Now, when you hear saber-tooth, your mind probably jumps to Smilodon, right? The one with those massive dagger-like fangs? Well, Homotherium was its cousin, but think of it as the athletic, long-distance runner of the family, while Smilodon was more the heavyweight ambusher. Homotherium's scimitars were shorter, a bit broader, and serrated. Nasty for sure, but probably tucked neatly behind its lips, not always on display. Size-wise? Imagine a beefy male African lion tipping the scales at around 190 kilos, that's 420 pounds, and standing a good 1.1 meters or 3'7" at the shoulder. This wasn't just some house cat with attitude. This was a serious predator. And talk about a world traveler. From North and South America across the vast plains of Eurasia and deep into Africa, Homotherium left its paw prints. We're talking a reign that stretched from 4 million all the way down to about 12,000 years ago. Interestingly, it played a slow game of hide-and-seek with Extinction, vanishing from Africa around 1.5 million years back, then Eurasia 30,000 years ago, and finally North America waved goodbye just 12,000 years ago. Some say it had the biggest backyard of any saber-tooth. Though whether it was a simultaneous global party or more of a rolling occupation, we're still piecing that together. And get this, its family tree branched off from Smilodon's lineage a whopping 18 million years ago. So, the million-dollar question that keeps us up at night: could these magnificent beasts hack it in our world today? Would there be enough grub on the menu? Could they find a decent place to live? And could they handle today's wild weather? Homotherium was built different. Its sleek, almost hyena-like build with that sloping back, powerful hind legs, and a supercharged lumbar region meant it was made for the chase, not a quick pounce from the bushes. Think cheetahs are fast? Sure, for a sprint. Homotherium was the marathon runner, built to wear down its prey over serious distances in open country. And the evidence? Oh, it's chillingly cool. In Africa, it seems they were bold enough to tackle young Deinotherium, ancient elephant relatives. Fast forward to North America, and they were specialists in hunting baby mammoths. Yes, baby mammoths. And just like modern lions, it looks like Homotherium was a team player. Hunting in packs? You bet. That's how you take down prey that big. Those scimitar teeth weren't just for show. They were perfect for slicing through thick hides once the prey was down. Scientists squinting at their skulls reckon they had an incredibly strong bite, clamping down and holding on. But here's a cool clue. We find way fewer broken Homotherium canines compared to Smilodon. The theory? They were smart pack hunters, completely immobilizing their massive meals before delivering that fatal precise bite. No reckless, tooth-shattering struggles if they could help it. Fossilized mammoth leftovers in their cave dens tell us more. They'd often dismember their kills and drag the choicest cuts back home, safe from thieving dire wolves or American lions to eat at their own pace. And by checking out the wear on their teeth, it's clear they weren't bone crunchers. These cats were all about the prime cuts, the flesh. Genetic clues even whisper that Homotherium was likely a daytime hunter, with eyesight dialed in for running down prey in the open. Stable isotope studies on their teeth? They scream, open habitat diner. Their prey were grass munchers, not forest browsers. Baby mammoths about 2 years old were a favorite in North America, but bison and horses were definitely on the menu too. Okay, so let's teleport Homotherium to 2025. What's for dinner? In North America and Eurasia, maybe bison, but those are heavily protected. Young elephants in parts of Africa where culling happens? Perhaps. But it's a risky strategy relying on managed populations. They clearly went for the big stuff. Deer, antelope? Probably wouldn't even register on their must-hunt list. So the buffet looks pretty bare for such a specialized palate. What about the climate? Could they handle it? Well, during its long reign, Homotherium saw it all. From the relatively warm Pliocene, which even had spells 2 to 3 degrees Celsius hotter than today, to the full-blown ice ages of the Pleistocene, where glaciers covered huge chunks of the planet and temperatures near the ice sheets were brutally colder. It didn't just survive. It thrived in open grasslands, savannas, and maybe even some denser spots. This cat was tough. So today's climate? Individually, a Homotherium might cope, but the speed of our current climate change? That's a curveball these ancient cats never faced. Past changes were usually gradual, giving species millennia to adapt or move. Genetically, they seemed pretty diverse, with populations likely roaming far and wide, keeping the gene pool fresh. Their unique daytime, social long-distance hunting style probably carved out a niche that kept them out of direct competition with other big predators of the time. So, if they were so adaptable, so widespread, such incredible hunters, why aren't they sunbathing in the Serengeti or chasing down, well, something big? In Yellowstone today? Here's the twist, the heartbreaking reality. The very adaptations that made Homotherium a prehistoric titan likely sealed its doom. It was a master of hunting giant herbivores. But when the quaternary extinction event rolled around, wiping out those massive meals, the mammoths, the giant bison, Homotherium was left holding an empty fork. It seems it just couldn't pivot. It couldn't effectively switch its highly specialized hunting tactics to consistently take down the smaller, faster prey that remained. So, could Homotherium survive today? The climate? Maybe, though the rate of change would be a brutal test. Enough wilderness? In pockets, perhaps. But without those herds of juvenile megafauna, without the ability to fundamentally change its hunting playbook honed over millions of years, sadly, we believe Homotherium would find itself starving in a world that no longer caters to its very specific, very grand appetite. Its incredible success was ultimately tied to a world that no longer exists. What an incredible creature, huh? Makes you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more prehistoric wonders, and share this with your friends who love a good extinction mystery. Let us know in the comments what ancient beast you want us to investigate next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the past.